Going.
Now, making his way to the ring, he is Syko!
What, you think I'd be gone forever?
Syko, after a 2-year hiatus, is back on track and ready for this title shot right here. His opponent, he is the reigning and defending Rage Champion, the War Machine, Valdez! Valdez coming down here to defend his Rage title against Syko. Last person Syko matched up against 2 years ago. And with this, we got Bravado up at the rear. As I was saying, the last time we saw Syko was against Valdez 2 years ago. Now, Syko's back and he's in a match with Valdez for that Rage title.
They doubled my dose and you still look like a rooster.
And Syko taunting Bravado.
Well, it's absolutely true. If you book it, it will happen. So you have a book for me to use then?
We now have Bravado out here to perform some commentary.
There's a Rage title match, right?
Yep, sir. And we are underway, this Rage title match. It's been 2 years since Syko's been in the ring with anybody. Valdez, the last person he matched up with. Now Valdez, Rage champion. Syko on a much larger dose of his meds. And a nice...
And better be a large dose. Syko just got drop kick right in the testicles.
Most definitely. Nice low blow drop kick right there from Valdez. Much different showing from 2 years ago. And a vertical.
When you're talking about Syko, you got to mention a couple of things. Not only has it been 2 years of just absolute ring rust, but Syko, a credible champion, former world's heavyweight champion, former hardcore champion.
Oh my God!
Wonderful dragon suplex.
Dropped on
and
the back of
seems
his
to,
head.
with that taken into account, has not lost a step from the style that he wrestled when he won those titles.
Most definitely not. Syko's still that hard-hitting, insane wrestler that we all know and love.
Former tag team champion. And remember, it was the summer of 2007 where
Big Syko splash into the cover.
Where Valdez came in.
But it's all over the lines.
It is on the line. It was the summer of 2007, Valdez making his debut as a surprise opponent to Syko in a world title match. And this is now Valdez has his very own surprise opponent 2 years later with his title up for grabs. This is going to be an interesting contest, more than it's been even thus far.
Oh! Huge flying.
That galloping, that's what it is. It's a galloping southpaw knockout clothesline. And if you could just come up with one word to describe it, that'd be a lot easier.
That would be wonderful. And Valdez using the steel to his advantage, knowing that just taking it straight to Syko is probably not going to do it.
Well, Valdez has learned an entire book of BWA history over his last 2 years here, so he's going to be able to at least contend with Syko, but he has to realize that side effect came out of nowhere.
Syko known for those surprise grapples in the middle of running.
Is that battery? You got to be kidding me. We have plenty of battery.
I shit you not.
Syko's got him up.
His version of
Psychotic
that
drop!
Psychotic drop indeed. Are we really losing battery?
Yep. Huge power maneuver.
How much time does it say? 1,
36.
2 minutes?
2 count.
And we're good. Syko giving us a taste of his greatest hits collection. Could be walking out with that Rage Championship here today that Valdez has held since May 31st.
It'd be amazing after a 2-year hiatus.
It would be.
Oh, Syko style DDT. That left-handed arm-holding DDT.
He's also a left-handed competitor, as is Valdez. Splashes into a cover. 1, 2, and no.
Valdez with a very weak kick out off of that. Syko just stalking. That's the usual for Syko, though.
Syko calling for
here
something.
It comes!
Drop kick! You know, I was just thinking on my way up here, should we get Syko to wrestle, can he still do the drop kick? And there, that answers my question. He most certainly can.
Syko with that beautiful, mind-erasing drop kick.
Final justice.
And did he say he's on new meds without the meds? I missed the opening promo.
He said he's on a double dose of his old meds.
Go behind.
Right into the Dragon Sleeper.
Nails a slasher. A bravado maneuver. 1, 2. Almost as well as I could do it. Wow, that's pretty good.
That was a beautiful slasher maneuver by Valdez.
Well, Valdez become more and more impressive over this 2009, and I think we've seen him in all the last 2 seasons he competed in. Irish whip to the steel. Ooh, Syko couldn't block himself there. Oh, there it is. That diving clothesline. Valdez usually uses it up against the steel. Only one problem with it this time. The steel is way too high for him to be able to not smash his own knees.
Valdez!
Oh, beautiful low down.
Just 1, 2, 3.